And it's Saturday night. No, it's not really. Every time I see that live thing, I always think Saturday Night Live. Draws me back to when I was super young, peeking through the door crack to watch TV. That hen down there, I'm not going to show you that hen down there, is saying, "Come here, big boy." Hey, what's happening, Lee? How was your weekend, Lee? Hey, there's the wild man. Duneen. How's Duneen? How's everybody's weekend? Hey, Clint. All right, Lee, I will tell her. Bazzy, how's your weekend, Bazzy? Hey, look, I got my, well, they're not perfect, Bazzy, so I probably won't leave them in there because I want to make a, I'll call it a, what do you call them, a drop down, but a weird way to do a drop down. But I got them things in there because Kyle said something about, hey, can you show me what you're talking about? Because I'm not a real good explainer about nothing on that game I was talking. So I said, yeah, I'll do that. So I put those in there so that I could kind of show, I guess. Hit that like button. Everybody have a good weekend? I didn't do anything. Played in rain. It rained all weekend. It's going to rain again, it looks like. Got a big old stick pile burnt. Or brush pile, I guess. Maybe a stick pile is probably the wrong word. And some logs. Some cruddy logs. Sweet, wild man. Did you work on your project any, or just, I'm just going to say, or just go out and play in the snow? I didn't do much either, Lee. Fiddle farted around in here a little bit. Worked on a new frame. It's in the sanding process right now, or I'd show you guys. It turned out kind of pretty. Not kind of. I'm kind of liking it. I might have a hard time getting rid of it. It's two different colors of oranges. A yellow, a fluorescent yellow, and a fluorescent green. And I think that's it. I think 4 or 5 colors. Oh, hey, that's a good idea, wild man. Real good idea. You're going to connect a car in there. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I read that wrong. I figured out I have an extra pulley, so I'm going to connect a car alternator and a carburetor on the snow. Yeah, okay, yeah. Hey, if you look at how that is, well, I'm assuming that, well, I don't know how fast, I don't know if that, your blower part, if it's in a gearbox or if it's coming straight off the crank. If it's coming straight off the crank, there is, oh crap, it runs around, what is it, 3,100 maybe? Nah, I don't know if it runs that high. Well, maybe 3,100 RPM. You can, it's a little bit of work, but yeah, just keep it 12 volt. But you look into it, you can mess with the rectifier in there and it'll just spit out straight up. That's actually an AC. An alternator pumps out AC electric, and then they rectify it to DC. So you can, if you keep it at a constant speed, basically the same as the engine, except I don't know if it's geared down in there. So if it comes straight out the crank, it'd be okay because it'd run, X amount of dailies. But you're probably right. Probably an alternator with the battery would probably be best because then you'd be able to shut it off and have power and stuff. But that's an excellent idea. I love that idea. That's really smart there. That's an excellent idea. You'll have lights and everything. Oh, that sounds cool, Bazzy. Did you put? Ooh, thanks, Deneen. Did you post that or anything, or send? Well, I guess you can't send me a picture. Yeah, I bet that's cool. Yeah, so it's coming straight off the crank. Yeah, them run around. Well, I mean, if you wanted to look at, you wouldn't be able to have reserve power though. I just was thinking about it, and I thought, yeah, you'd probably be better off with a battery, because it didn't like. I mean, it'd pull the thing, and then you'd have, lights if you wanted it. You'd be able to have power for your cell phone, that kind of good stuff. So no, just scratch what I was talking about. I don't know why my thought that, but hey, Share Bear, how was your weekend, Share Bear? Well, it depends. Yeah, you might have to, wild man. You wouldn't if you just had a light bulb, like a, LED light. Well, you could use any kind of light really, but an LED light, they don't pull any power, amp wise. And, your phone, so you could somewhat basically have, what would they call that? A cigarette lighter? I don't know what they really call it. Power plug, a power plug. I call it a cigarette lighter, I guess. But you could have a power plug for that. But yeah, if you wanted more like 110 power, like a microwave or something in there, then you'd have to, what'd you have to do? You'd have to put a converter or rig up to convert. It's not, you can be pretty crude. I mean, you don't have to have real fancy like stuff. You can do it pretty crude. And crude works. It just doesn't look real pretty. You did a short with a clear one. All right. When I get on and I'll have to be looking at it. That sounds cool. I put up a short of that heart one that I was making, Bazzy. It turned out kind of pretty. Well, not kind of. I like it. Oh, it's got all that on it. Yeah, then you wouldn't need any of that then. If it's got a converter and everything in it. But I wouldn't convert it if you were just like running your cell phone or something, or your headlights or lights or anything. I wouldn't convert it then. I just leave it all at 12 volt. It's something. That's how I always figure out. Well, this will either blow up or it won't. Hey, Red, how are you doing, fine lady? El Pepe. El Pepe's in the house. Welcome, El Pepe. How was your weekend, Pepe? Yeah, it is a beautiful day. It's going to rain, though, I think, Red. Oh, I don't know. I should have just asked the wife. She'd tell me. TD Knives. What's happening? How you doing today, TD? That's awesome, Red. Nah, it won't be too bad. It rained almost all weekend, Red. Well, I mean, we had breaks, but... So I got wet a lot this weekend. Wife's like, why are you... Because I burned a bunch of sticks, or big brush... Well, not big brush piles, but, maybe 6 foot tall brush piles, so fairly big size. And I thought, it'll burn. If I can get her lit, she'll burn. And she lit off and she burned. I got a little wet because it's like, ooh, fire. Oh, your fish finder. I never really thought. Well, is that 110 or that should be 12 volt, wouldn't it be? I guess I don't know a bunch about them. I should look at the map, see what the rain's going to do, TD. I haven't looked at any of it. I haven't messed with anything on YouTube or anything. Talked to BB for a little bit. Talked to Tommy a little bit. Put the targets in the catch box, though it's not real great, but I thought, it's good enough to throw together and make a video on. And then worked on both those frames. That heart one, I just had to polish. It was in the... Yeah, I just had to polish it. And the other one, I'm sanding and living snot out of it right now. you're you're, you're gonna get electrocuted. Yeah, you're gonna be like, who? What was that Rambo hanging from the chain in that movie? Oh, hey, Bazzy. Good God. It's a good thing Red said something. Said, hey, Baz, or whatever. I got a heck of a question for you, buddy. In those pouches you make, you ever make BB pouches? Shoot BBs? 'Cause I know you're really good at making those. I mean, I know I could make one and everything, but this is what, let's see, this is what I've been shooting BBs out of lately. Just because it's got a little hole in the BB, it actually works pretty good. I mean, if you just, but I thought, man, that's not a BB one, I don't think. I mean, it's pretty dang long and pretty dang wide. Yeah, there you go. It's a cigarette connector. Yeah, I could see that. That's a good idea. I really like that idea. And that engine should spin that alternator, no problem. Because I believe, I mean, they're at least running three. Well, I don't know. You'd have to look, but I mean, it's been a while since they're running fast enough. They're running up into thousands RPM, and that's all that alternator really needs. Well, on a car alternator, they can charge no matter what, really, but it'll spin it definitely fast enough. Maybe you get lucky, and you could jury rig instead of having to put a belt or anything. Maybe you'd be able to jury rig a direct, like a coupling, like you got your blower thing that slides onto the shaft of your motor. Maybe even you could take that coupler off and somehow jury rig it to the alternator, so it could just kind of like slide in on the front of it. I see you hadn't. Well, I didn't know, and I've been shooting them for like last 2-3 weeks maybe. And my first thought was, God, I don't have one. And I thought, I'll have to make one. And then it's like, what do I got to make one with? And I thought, hey, I bet Bazzy could make one. Then I looked through all those ones that you gave me and said, dang it. None of these they all got bigger, the BB falls through, And I thought, well, maybe I'll bug him and say, hey, you got any of these? Oh, man, so the BB's still stuck in there. That's kind of cool, TD. You can probably feel it. Hey, you think of it this way: you definitely don't need any extra iron now, because it's probably slowly dissolving away. One time I was grinding or something. I can't remember what I was doing, but I would know it was either grind. I think I was grinding or something, and I got blue eyes. They're like not a dark blue, but they're kind of a light blue eye. And I haven't looked for a while, so I'd imagine it's still there. Somewhere, I think it's my right eye, there is a big rust spot in it where I shot my eyeball at this chunk of metal and I didn't get it out. And it just started rusting. Well, it quit hurting. That's why I didn't take it out. I didn't even know it was there because it quit hurting. But it was rusty. I hadn't looked in years, but there's this brown rust spot in the blue eye. It's kind of cool. Not kind of, it's cool. Fast healing. What? I must have missed something. Is Bazzy sick? I must have missed it. Oh, it was years ago, Red. I was probably 20 maybe. Nah, I don't know if I was that old. Or young, I mean. Hey, Duke. How you been, man? Man, I didn't talk to you for, good golly, it seems like forever, brother. Are you still out there fishing? Or is the weather cruddy enough that you can't be fishing? Or what you been up to, Duke? Oh, yeah. Well, there you go, yeah. Yeah, I guess if you wanted to need to make a basket or hang, you could easily, belt wouldn't be bad at all. I mean, you don't have to really think about this, but just think about if you put a belt on it and a pulley, just think you might have to do some math, man, because the pulley you put on your engine and the pulley you put on your alternator are going to be different size. So you'd want to think of your speeds. I don't know technically what an alternator runs good at, and I don't know what your engine should be able to say if you look at it or look it up, and you'd know what RPM it runs at, and you just adjust it from there. I don't think you can overspeed an alternator, but you'd want to try to match it the best you could, to a car, because that's what it's built for, is a car. Oh, just winter blues. Just jump down into your skivvies and go make a snow angel. You'll feel all better. Yeah, it's right around the corner, Lee. I mean, it's coming real fast. Unlisted. I was stuck on my pupil. So I got, yeah, I've had to get stuff removed. Welcome, by the way, Unlisted. Thank you for stopping in. When you get something in your eye, you say, "Ooh, crap, that hurts," and then it just quit. It did. So I thought I'd got it, but I didn't. It must have. I don't know what the heck happened. Or it quit hurting good enough. It might have been that where you're thinking, well, I probably scratched your eye, how it hurts for a few days, Hey, there's Bones. What's happening, Bones? Musical mindset. Got a tetanus shot. I don't think I got one of those when I was there. Or I wasn't anywhere. I was just, per se, right here. Man, if I do that, I might have to watch out for that. I'm probably way out of date for one of them. Can you get one of those from the vet? Do vets sell tetanus? Can you get one? Can you get tetanus shot stuff anywhere, or do you have to go to the doctor or a vet? Oh, you hadn't been fishing, man. I hope you need to get out there and fishing. There's some makes your brain feel a lot better. Craziness might go away a little bit. Man, I'd like to fish that river. I bet that river is fun to fish, not knowing what you're going to catch. That's what I like about rivers. You just never know what you're going to catch. And then it's kind of fun is when you're getting your bite or whatever, because sometimes fish hit different. Well, not sometimes, they hit different. So you can kind of say, ooh, that's going to be maybe a whatever, You maybe wild man, you'd want to, I would have to look, to be honest with you. I mean, because I don't know what the numbers would have to be. I mean, I suppose if you want it to work properly, you'll have to figure it out. I mean, you could throw it together. Like, to be honest, a 1-to-1 would probably work, because that engine probably runs, like I said, probably $3,000, at least $2,500. I'm assuming, I don't know, $3,000, it might, at least $2,500. And I know a car alternator, you're idling down the road, it's only what, 2,000 RPM maybe, 1,500, depends, I guess, what gear you might be in, but. So a 1-to-1 for sure, I'd think would be okay. I'm just thinking, the way my junk pile works, you might grab a 6-inch pulley and throw it on the engine, and then have like a 2-inch pulley on the alternator. And that'd be zipping that baby right up in a way. But there's a nameplate, not a nameplate, on that motor or engine somewhere. It says, it's probably a Briggs. I'm going to assume. If it's Craftsman, it's probably Briggs. Somewhere there's a Briggs plate on it that says serial number and... Hey, wait a minute. PK's in here, or Bubba Bones is in here. What's a 5-horsepower snow blower? Because he works on them things. He might know off the top of his head. If you don't, there's still a plate on the side. You'd be able to look it up real easy. What is a 5-horsepower snow blower engine? What do they run in RPM, you think? You crank them up and you wind them up and go to blowing snow. What do you think they... they run for RPM. Oh, you can get it. Oh, I didn't know that, TD. Huh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, I quit scrolling. Sorry, I should have kept going. Yeah, you do, Duke. If you haven't been out in a while, you definitely got to get out there, man. Do some enjoying. Burger rice. Ooh, that sounds pretty good, wild man. That sounds real good. Oh, well, I'm not quite sure what a mud puppy is. I think I do, but yeah, that'd be pretty wild. That'd be real wild. Oh, they're pigeons, Red. They're pigeons. Nah, they're not. They're not real scared. I can walk past them and they'll just kind of walk out of the way. They won't let me grab them though, Red. There's only a couple that are really friendly. And those are ones that per se were about to die or whatever when they were babies and I hand raised them. But I try not to make them too much pets. Oh man, I need to, man, I've never caught one. Man, I need to catch one now. Right by a steel factory. I know I lived by a nuclear power plant and, oh my God, you could, at the discharge of the power plant, it was on a river. On the discharge, it never freezes there because it's hot water. And holy crap, did them fish get big there. And you'd see goldfish. Well, you couldn't go clear up to the discharge. You could, because they wouldn't let you get too close, But, man, you could see some big old goldfish, that people use that got off or whatever. I don't know if you'll get electrocuted too bad. Maybe a little, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't. I would see my pea brain wouldn't even have thought of that. I just kept going until I got zapped. Just I better think about that. You don't have any idea? I wasn't quite sure. I'm assuming, Bones, that it'd be about like a normal lawnmower, when they're cranked up to full speed. And I'm assuming, yeah, I think they're maxed out around $3,000. I think 3,000 RPM. I think. I guess I'd have to look, But I know they run. I know at least 2,000 RPM. I'd almost lay money on that. Hey, there's Maddie. What's happening, Maddie? Maddie's here. Maddie's here. One of us. One of us. There, that was off a show. Now I'm gonna have to try to look up mud. What'd you call it? A mud bug? I'm gonna have to try to look that up. See if I can remember what it is. There's nothing wrong with it though, Lee. There's nothing wrong with it. Nuclear plants are pretty darn safe. They have so many regulations. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's totally unbelievable. And it wouldn't hurt. You can't get hurt. But big, good God, they get big because it's hot all the time. We're real warm. Hot's probably the wrong word, but there's Gem State. How's your weekend, Jim? I just opened front of run. It's not covered. What? Huh? I'm lost, Maddie. Maddie, I'm lost. Oh, Daisy May made it in here. I must have just blew right over. There she is. Dun, 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 dun. How was your weekend, Daisy? Oh, I'm probably way behind. 3,600. You looked it up. Yeah, I figured you're around $3,000 for sure. I figured so 3,600. Yeah, so I'd for sure one to one on that alternator would definitely work great. 'Cause you figure a normal vehicle run down the road, roughly $2,000. But I mean, like my work rig, yeah, it's up there a little bit more. It probably runs 2,500, maybe even closer to $3,000. It's been a minute since I checked it. A little lower geared vehicle. Mud puppy, that's it, mud puppy. Now I know. I think I know now what you're talking about. Huh. Well, I didn't know they would eat bait like that. Man, I bet you could. Can you use them for bait? Because I know salamanders make good bait. you you don't want to glow in the dark, huh, Lee? No, they're pretty safe. They really are. If you look at the history of nuclear plants, it's really, really annoying. They can only use new uranium, They got to make new power rods and they burn them out. And that little power rod is so freaking hot. It's got a lot of power left in it. I mean, a crap load of power. And I believe it was Jimmy Carter, our wonderful President Jimmy Carter, that outlawed other power stations. That technically they can make three I think it's three, well, not anymore, it's outlawed, but 3 power stations after the first power station. So the first power station, when its rod burns out enough that it can't power it no more, they throw it away. And it has like a bazillion years of radiation left on it. Well, they could per se give it to the next power station, and then it can use it. It gets it down to I believe it's 3 power stations, and it gets down to the last one, and it's only 100 years. I know that sounds like a long time, but it really isn't. 100 years of radiation on it. If you look at the first rod, it's like, good God, bazillions of years, and the last one's it's only 100. But he made it against the law. It's for Slingshots, 3RGV1F. Welcome, by the way. Make sure you hit that like button. It's for Slingshots. And I just rigged that up today because I had a buddy, mimicking a game that I had of, and he was wanting to know how exactly you to do it. So I put that in there just so I could shoot him on this next video. I'll probably be doing it a little later today. And kind of explain. Maybe better. I'm not a real good explainer, I guess. Oh, tarp. Tarp is up. Oh, I gotcha. It was your big fat fingers saying, Trying to figure, is that a brick? Where? TD? Oh, that's a Briggs. Oh, duh. I thought I read, is that? Yeah, it's a Briggs 5 horsepower. Yeah, if he said 5 horsepower and a Craftsman, it's a Briggs and Stratton that's on it. Not too bad, Daisy. I got some burning done. So I got all my stick piles now. They're all burnt up, which is good. I don't have to, they're all burnt up, which is great. Easily distracted. Hey, Smiley! Smiley's here. How you doing, Kamari? I didn't get no notifications. You said you had a live the other day. I didn't see it in there. Didn't see it in there at all. Oh, you know what I did this weekend? Hopefully it doesn't make nobody mad in here. I'm so far behind. I'm not catching up at all. I just cleared out my comment section. Just cleared it out because I was getting, well, I wouldn't say depressed. Depressed is the wrong word, but it's like, oh my God, I'm never going to make it. So I just cleared them out so that I didn't have to feel that, not depression, but because that's really the wrong word. What? A bone graft? Lucky you. Oh, yeah, that sounds like the best, man. Man, sign me up. What the heck? I don't really know what them are for. Or that doesn't sound good at all, Jim. How's Kamari's weekend? Herman Goring. What's happening, Herman? Teen, our pride will prevail against in time. You know who we are and what we do. Welcome, Herman. How are you this fine day? Make sure you hit that like button. Coal or hydro? I got you. We got a lot of coal plants around here, and we use diesel too. We burn a lot of diesel, propane, coal, and nuclear. Everybody gives a bad rap on nuclear, and what that comes from is coal and the other people, because it's really, really, really cheap, and it's really, really easy to use. I'm telling you, it's really good. It's good stuff if you really look into it. Hey, thanks, Herman. Make sure you hit that like button. And welcome, by the way. Thank you very much for stopping in. Johnny! Woo! There's Johnny! How you doing, buddy? How was you guys this weekend? Oh, sweet. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you very much. Hey, there's Bootlegger. Bootlegger's going to be here. I learned how to do this when I was like 5, 6, 7. I got real good at it. You rub it on your jeans, shine her all up. And say, woohoo, I need a ride. You went live this morning? Well, I haven't been on yet either today. But like I said, I looked. Well, I didn't look as in said, I want to look to find Kamari's. When you get into YouTube, you got all your comment thingies, and you open that up and watch whatever the heck was going on, I guess. And I didn't see your name, unless it's like buried in there somewhere, What's up? How you doing, Sports by the Gram? How was your weekend? Good, I hope. Yeah, Johnny's here. For a minute, anyway. He's going, I'm chowing down on a sandwich and guzzling down a bunch of water, and that's what I do on my breaks. Inhale a sandwich and a bunch of something. Well, that was back. I drank a lot more soda back then. I haven't drank pop in a long time. But in the day, I used to drink a lot of pop. Mountain Dew. Awesome, Johnny. It's nice here. It's 60. It's 60 here right now, Johnny. But the sun's not out. It's gonna rain, I think. Stephanie's day. What's happening, Stephanie? How are you this fine, beautiful day? Oh, dang. Thanks, Stephanie. You sent a floating heart. Maddie sent a 100 or something. Whatever. I don't know. It didn't say all that out. Saturday night. SNL Saturday Night Live. Every time these started, I see that you're live. I think of that for every freaking time. Sweet. Yeah, hit that like button. It was a good one, a short one. You talk about a break, maybe. I don't know. Hey, I will, Deneen. I will. I can't remember what she said hi the other day. Oh, it was to you, but what was, I don't remember. I don't know what, I can't remember. Oh, man. It's all in the house, Bones. I got because it's sitting by the sink as I'm sanding it. It is. It's really pretty though, or I think it's supposed to be for Omega, and but I don't know. I don't know. They'll probably get it, but I really like it. I want to keep it. Any plans for spring? No, probably not, Johnny. I gotta make sure I get the yard cleaned up. All the leaves off, that's for sure. And then I'm putting poison out this year. I want to put a killing on the ticks. So I'm putting poison out this year. Hey, there's T-Bird. So I got to make sure I definitely have the leaves off so that the poison don't set on the leaves, And I got to wait for a day when it rains because I don't water anything in. So, and you got to water that stuff in. So I wait until it rains. Yeah, think, Vivi? You never know. I tell you, it's a clipped version, Bones. The one I'm working on has clips. Oh, I did put a short up, Bones. It's of the last one I did, of a heart one. I don't know if you've seen. You guys might have seen that in the raw, when it was raw. But I got it done. Or I think it's done. I mean, I like it anyway. It turned out really pretty. I'm not necessarily a real big pink fan, but holy mackerel, did that turn out pretty. Yeah, I did. I was kind of talking about a game the other day that I think it'd be a blast for all the slingshotters to shoot. It'd be to make a league. And when I found out that they wanted to put that in the Olympics, it's like perfect. So those are regulation size targets for here in America anyway. I don't know what the rest of the world uses. I'm assuming the same darn target. But so I put them targets up in there because a person said, hey, can you shoot and score it to show me what you're talking about? Because you and I don't know, I'm just going to say you shoot better than me just because. And if we shoot these, we can make an average. So it's be like bowling if you ever been bowling. So you'd shoot these three, shoot them. My thought was you get 2 shots at each of those targets. But really only one. It's like bowling. If you hit the target, you got a strike or full points. And if you missed it, you get one more try to pick it up. And then if you hit it, you get half points. So after you shoot 3 games, so like one of those, shooting every one of those would be 1 game. And you write down your score. Shoot another one, write down your score. Another one, write down your score. And then you add them all up, do all the little thing, and you come up with an average. And then if your average is, let's say 29 and mine's 12, then we can figure out, I'm going to show everybody if you don't, I'll do it today if I make the video today, how you can figure out the average and how you can come up with a handicap. So like I said, if you shoot 29 and I'm a 12, that means you'll beat me. Or possibly, you could possibly beat me. So if I could be up to at the average, actually, if you do the handicap, it'd end up being more like a 28, maybe a 27 that it'd bounce me up to. But, oh my gosh, celery growing and a mango. Oh, heck yeah, that sounds awesome, Maddie. Yeah, I got a bunch of tickets, but they don't eat the seed ticket. I was going to get some guineas last year, but I didn't. And they're losing the battle, T-Bird. So I thought, well, I'm not going to put up with it this year, So I'm going to put out some tick killer and all that kind of good stuff, and then, they'll still get bugs. What happens is there's places where I store the leaves. Well, then the birds just go over there and they dig up and eat worms. Oh, you seen it? The pink one? It's all done now, Bones. It turned out really pretty, though. Hey, you take it easy, Lee. You rest well, bud. And thank you very much for stopping in. Oh my gosh, a buddy showed me today. He was going to work this morning, and he's got a trunk full. I mean, a trunk full of forks. He went and he had a big windstorm this weekend, and they had trees fall down. So as he was going to work, he was cut a bunch of bunch of oak ones. Hey, thanks, Lee. But the thought on that bootlegger was, if that's going to go then to the Olympics, or I'm going to say it's going to go to the Olympics. Eventually they'll get enough where they can go into the Olympics. And that's what they're going to shoot. Well, that person needs a lot of practice shooting that, and to be really, really good to go to the Olympics. And so I thought, what is it, the spring fling that's going to be the slingshot deal that's coming up here pretty soon, the spring fling. And somebody was telling me that there is 75 pre-registered people already, meaning they've paid to get there and hold a spot for them. Hey, Papa John. So even going off that number, if you had 5 people per team, that's 25 teams. You know, if you had 5 people shooting the same thing for this team to go against that team, highest amount of points wins that game. You know, you could average. So me, of not a good a shooter, you know, it could be, and it'd just be a fun game. It'd be just kind of like bowling, you know, people bowl and, you know, have a good time doing that. Yeah, it's in Waterloo. It's coming up real quick. I can't really remember the time exactly, but from the holiday. Okay. Glad to hear that, Papa John. But it'd be, I don't know, be kind of fun. I think it'd be awesome to see that in the Olympics, wouldn't it, bootlegger? Or I think anyway. And a nifty thing is, you don't have to be an American to be on a team. I think that, you know, a Canadian or a Mexican or a Italian or a German or anybody, you know, Kyle's from Barbados, you know. So I mean, you just be filming it, because I mean that would be the only thing that'd be different, is I would be sitting here filming my game, if that makes sense, you know, and. You know, so technically, you and I could be on the same team, you know? I don't know. I don't know if it would work or not, if everybody'd think it'd be fun, but, you know. Yeah, it needs a lot of work, though, bootlegger. That metal box is a POS, I'm telling you. It's a bad shape. I drug it out of the trash pile. It's in bad shape. It ain't even got a floor on the bottom. Well, it does. I kind of jury-rigged in a floor. Hey, thanks, T-Bird. Yeah, woohoo. Awesome, man. Thank you very much. So I'm going to be on the lookout. I'm going to ask a couple friends of mine if they keep a lookout for a bucket, or not a bucket, a brand new barrel. Dang, T-Bird, thank you. Is all your snow gone, T-Bird? I think the last I seen you had like knee-deep snow. Or pretty close. But Kyle asked if I'd shoot a game to see how it's, because I'm not a really good explainer. And not everybody has bowled before, so not everybody knows how to make an average or a handicap or anything like that. For sure, if we got a handicap, bootlegger. Yeah. But you could be, you know, it wouldn't have to be like at a, you know, I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense, you know. You know, you just get on it's teams. You just make teams. Will they hang out, or will it stay put away? What's Willie up to? Willie's Desert Hangout. Welcome, Willie. Oh, see. Oh, no, I thought there for a second it's T-Bird. No snow, just a lot of rain for you. Still knee deep. Uh-huh. I probably figured. Look at that. Look at this. No snow here. This is wonderful. It's like 60 here today, T-Bird. Feels chillier, so I know when I came out it said 60 when I looked at the thermometer. Rural Arizona. So it's probably pretty nice there, maybe, Willie. I was talking to a friend of mine. It was last night. He's in Arizona. I think he said it was 70 where he was at. Well, if anything, bootlegger, it's a new game, you know. And if, you know, there's some really good shooters out there that I couldn't win against no matter what. That was really the main thing is it puts everybody on a level playing field. Now, not the Olympic guy. The Olympic guy, he's going to have to be good, you know, because they're not doing this game. But normal Joe's just playing the game. It keeps everybody, a brand new shooter would have the same points as a 30 or, you know, 30, you know, because there's 30 points sitting there. I think it's 30. I'm pretty sure it's 30 points sitting there. I'd have to make sure, but I think it's 30 points with the average. So, you know, he could shoot against a highly professional, proficient person and have a chance to win. A 38. Oh, heck yeah. It's melting then. Man, you be careful, buddy. You when you coming home, I'm assuming you still work in the evening. You be careful in the morning. You know, it's 38 right now. It's melting or possible melting. If it drops below, you could have an inch of ice down underneath there. Hey, there's Baked. What's happening, Baked? How was your weekend, buddy? I don't know if you all check out Bake's channel. He does, God, what's it called? The Jalopy Auto Sales. I tell you, he's a character, man. He's awesome. He's a character. You know, he's like, oh, we got, and you know, some of them, bud, I'm like, ooh, I wish I was there. I could use some of that. 69. No, that's not bad. That's warm, really. It might have been 69, actually. Or not 69, 59 when I looked. Might have been 58. I just rounded it up. So it probably wasn't really 60. With an overbite problem. Oh, so you're clipping beaks. I had a pigeon die yesterday, Maddie. Is a young one. Got kicked out of the nest for some reason or fell or something. I don't know what the heck happened. And I don't know what the heck happened. It didn't live. Didn't make it. I knew as soon as I found it, I said, this one ain't gonna make it, but I'll sure try. It didn't make it. The wife says to me, she goes, you know, we really got to figure out something to do with these things when we know they're not gonna make it, you know. So I'm still in debate what to do. You know, to help maybe put them out of their misery a little faster, maybe. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, I don't know. Yeah, he does, doesn't he, bootlegger? It's funny. He's hilarious. Oh, what? Oh, so you're working from home? Oh, so no driving. Oh, man, that's got to be a relief to your wife. She's got to be saying, oh, thank goodness. Now I don't have to worry. Yeah, it does stay pretty warm in Texas. Well, kind of. There's different parts of Texas. Some of Texas is straight up cold. Yeah, that's awesome, T-Bird. That's really awesome. Yeah, we try to help them too, Maddie. But sometimes you just know that it's just not gonna happen, you know. It is gone, Butter Tart. All gone. I'm gonna keep saying it's 60. Though I think it chilled down a little bit, to be honest with you. But it's like 60. We hadn't had snow in, good golly, a week or better, maybe. It's been a while. We haven't had snow in quite a little while, bud. That's the first thing I thought is, hey, where are they at? Where are they at, man? Yeah, there you go. 6 miles. You run the whole 6 miles. That's still quite a little jaunt, Papa. 6 miles. Yeah, I probably would drive or get a scooter or something. I don't know if I'd be running those 6 miles. Now that I really think about it, 6 miles, that's a long ways. Snow's heading to Reno. Do they get very much snow? Oh, that's possible, Butter Tart. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's all in the eye of the beholder, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Elijah. Yeah, I'd imagine 6 miles wouldn't be that bad then. I used to run back in the day. I can't run no more. I used to enjoy it a bunch. To run every day. I don't know about miles wise. I'd run 4 miles. I know that because I run the mile section. So it'd be run a mile, all the way around. Cross country, so, some of it was uphill and downhill. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Butter. Yeah, hit that like button. So how long were you in the Navy? You were in the Navy too, T-Bird? Huh. I don't know if I don't think I didn't think I knew that. That's awesome, you guys. Thank you very much, by the way. If it wasn't for all our servicemen and women, we wouldn't even be, this would be god-awful. It'd be terrible. Hey, there's Sam. What's happening, Sam? (2006 to 2008). 2 years? 2 years being in the Navy? Not too shabby. Yeah, I don't know if I could be on a boat or a ship. I guess it'd be a ship. I don't know if I could be on a ship. Hey, there's Richard. What you up to, Richard? How was your weekend? Oh, is it Butter Tart? I didn't know that. Family Day. Huh. Is that like a national holiday or something? People get that day off? I wonder. Yeah, for sure. Thank you to all our military veterans. That's for sure. They said I've done wore out. I done run all I wanted to run. My knees start going real bad. And then one knee said it doesn't like lock or something. I gotta watch how I walk, or it just falls out, I'll say. I don't know what it is. I ain't never been to the doctor over it. I haven't been to the doctor for a long time, just because, I know what they'd say. They say, "Oh man, we gotta make you a robo knee ease," and I'd be like, "Nah, that's okay." 10 miles, damn, that's a long ways. 10 miles, that's a long run, really. 6 miles is a long run. Oh yeah, I'll check that out, Richard. No, I don't mind at all, buddy. You're my brother. I'll take all the text messages you ever want to send and not even say, "Oh crap, yeah, it's him again." Man, I love to hear from you. Oh, so you got a friend on your window, maybe? Oh, on a balcony. Maybe you got a new friend, Butter Tart. Eventually they'll eat right out of your hand. Let the pigeons out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. They all took off, bud. They seen you coming. They took. Oh no, there's one. He's down there. He's down right there. There he is. They said, "Oh crap, Hoggy's here. Get out of here." How was your weekend, Hoggy? Did I miss it? Oh boy, my finger swolled up, went the other way. Oh, peppermint oil is poisonous to cats? Huh, I didn't know that. 1963, you love it? I missed that. It's going way over my head, guys. Deneen saying, "Here, take some of this." Oop. Maddie just uploaded something. Woohoo, first fair or something. Hey, you take it easy, Papa John. I'm glad you had a good weekend. Hopefully the rest of this week is awesome as well. Yeah, I didn't know that at all, Red. Hey, that's cool, Butter. Oh, hey, I will apologize to all you guys and gals in here that follow both my channels. I put the Slingshot on both the channels, and one is there's some people that say follow this channel, don't go there at all ever. And the other one is, they pay on this channel. They don't pay on the other channel. And I know that, most of my shorts will maybe 19 cents. And I know that's not a lot of money, but that's 19 cents. I'd stop to pick up a penny. So, 19 cents is a lot. Hey, yeah, it rained here all weekend too, Hoggy. Yeah, it rained really good. I got my boots soaked. Got me soaked 3 times. I like playing in the rain. And it was fairly warm. Plus, I was by fire, so I was smoking hot the whole time. Even getting wet. It was nice. It was a great weekend. Oh, but what I was going is I apologize that those of you that might say, "Hey, I gotta watch this," but they're 2 different songs. I thought, hey, what if I put 2 different songs? And it's not like a deja vu, My dog's a squirrel deterrent. He'll try to, and I got a cat around it, 2 of them, and they catch them dig dang things too. Dang, Richard. Man, you're going to have a heck of a haul. Is that steel? I'm assuming that's steel that you're getting. Casey Kasem. No, Casey Kasem sounds like me. That lucky dog. Now I know who that is now, though. Oh, my gosh. I stumbled upon, I think it's an Arizona radio station that does prank phone calls Oh, that is hilarious. I don't even know what they call it, but I think they're in Arizona or was. I don't know if they still do it, but oh my God, that's hilarious. So hilarious. They call people up and people set people up. Like they'll call in and say, "Hey, do this to my friend. Here's some things," and then oh my God, it's hilarious. So funny. Hey, Playboy, how was your weekend, buddy? Well, that's the reason I put it on this channel too, Butter Tart, because this one, like I said, it'll get like, well, maybe not 19 cents, but maybe close. And the other one don't pay at all. So, you know, and there's some people, like I said, some people watch this channel and not the other one. The voice of Shaggy, like Scooby Doo Shaggy. Oh, you have seen it, Sam? Oh my God, it is, isn't it? It's so funny. It's like, oh my God, it got me hooked. I was like, this is hilarious. The poor people. It's hilarious. Oh, awesome, Plywood. That is awesome. Hey, Johnny. No, not Johnny. John Chum. John Chum Adventures. Welcome, John. How are you today, John? How was your weekend? Only once, Butter Tart. Nah, I've never spotted a Bigfoot yet. They say there's been sightings, but I've never seen nothing. They also say there's bear around here, which would even be a better chance on sighting, and I ain't seen one of them either. Nor tracks. When I say see, I even got to see tracks. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to watch that again, Red. I haven't seen. I haven't seen the cartoon in a long time, nor the movie. Russian blue. What? Beautiful cat. Russian blue. No Bigfoot, just doggy. I looked though. I wanted to go out and look when it snowed, and then just never did go out. But I look. I look every time. Anytime there's mud or anything, I look for tracks. It's the old trapper in me, saying, "Ooh, what's been walking through here?" See if you can see what's walking around. But I figured it in nothing new. Same dogs and deer and all that kind of good crap. King of Kensington? I don't know how to say that. Kensington, Toronto. I've been to Canada once. I can't remember now the name of the town. I should. It's a giant town. It's just north of Washington State. I wanted to drive to Alaska, and then we got to that first town and said, "Well, we got it. Well, maybe whatever," and said, "We got to rest for the night." And the wife says, "This town stinks. I hate this town. I want to go home." I was like, "Well, I thought I wanted to drive to Alaska." I mean, there's a road. And no. Huh. And there's been a lot of people dying lately. Alex Savato, how are you today? Kensington. Now I got it. Robert Duvall. I don't know if I know that guy either. How was your weekend, Alex? Yeah, much love right back to you, brother. I hope your weekend was a good one. Did you ever drive back on your road trip, see if you could find your saw? Oh, he's an actor. Oh no, I love Robert Duvall, but yeah, I don't know. I don't. It just doesn't pop into my brain. I'd imagine if I seen him, I'd know who you're talking about. Yeah, it was a pretty good, Alex. I got. Oh, he's on Lonesome Dove. Okay, yeah, I've watched all the like the movie Lonesome Dove. Which one was he? Now that sounds familiar, Catherine O'Hare, but oh, that guy. Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. He was also on Gone in 60 Seconds too, right? With oh crud, now I can't think of that guy's name. Jubal. Yeah, that's it. Jubal. Jubal. Yep, Jubal. Oh my God, yeah, it is super. Gus. Yep. No. Yeah, Gus. Yep, Gus. Yeah, Jubal and Gus. Man, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't hear that yet. Official Sean Diddy Combs. Welcome, buddy. How was your weekend? Oh, he's my number one. Well, I don't ever see you, hardly ever see you, bud. Maybe see you once a week. Oh, wait a minute. Number one, did you just call me you're a shit? You just called me a turd or something, didn't you? My favorite number one. Hey, Junior. How's your weekend, buddy? No, that does sound right. Right. Well, I don't know. I'd have to look, but he is kind of an old guy. I don't know if I seen that one, Hoggy. Oh, yep. Okay, maybe that's why it sounds familiar. Butter is her. I know it sounds familiar. That name sounds familiar. Yeah, I don't know if I seen Killing a Mockingbird either. I'd have to. Yeah, I don't think I seen. I don't know. I'd have to. If it has, it's been a long time ago. Oh wow. Married to some girl 28 years and she was 6 months pregnant. Huh. Conkle? I don't know what that is. Sean? Hey, where's Rubberneck? How's the weather where you're at, Rubberneck? Is it getting any better? Oh, yeah, Home Alone. The mom. Yep. I don't know. I don't know. I'm seeing all these pictures, maybe. Interested? Wait a minute. What did I miss? Yeah, I don't know that one either, Hoggy. Ooh, awesome, Rubber. 50? That's awesome, Rubberneck. Yeah, it's going to be gone before you know it. Yeah, well, you hope not. Hopefully not, Rubberneck. Is it getting cold too? I was no T-Bird. He's in a state he said it was 38. So it's melting there too. Or possibly. And at 38, it's going to get cold in the morning. I was kind of worried about him driving, but he says he gets to stay home now. So he's having a ball, not having to run around. Yeah, I think I seen on your live the other day, you saw a lot of snow. Sweet, Rubberneck. That is awesome. I shot mine a little bit this morning. I might try to shoot it again this afternoon. I don't know. It depends on what I end up getting to do, but you know. Hey, roll call. I don't know what a drone drop is. Oh, maybe you're talking to somebody else. That's probably what you're doing. How's roll call's weekend? It's kind of expensive driving about anywhere in a way. Well, I mean, depends on how you do it. Fuel isn't too high right now. So if you pack up a cooler, and don't mind sleeping in a car seat, or on the floor or on the ground. You kidding? He buys that stuff by the tanker load, mashed. Yeah, probably Rubberneck. It is only February. We probably can't. Maybe March. Nah, probably more like April, maybe, when you can start saying it's gone. Case of the Mondays. Yeah, I think he did say that. Roll call. Uh-oh. What did Sean say? I must have missed it. It's still icy. Sorry, Sean. I don't know what the heck you said, bud. Never learned to drive? Man, I couldn't wait to learn to drive. I was probably, well, I got lucky where, you'd stand on the front seat of the vehicle, car, truck, tractor, didn't matter, combine, all that stuff. You'd stand on the seat and steer away. And everybody that was teaching you how to steer probably was going, man, I can't wait till you touch these dang pedals. We're going to have another driver. And back then, you didn't think about it. You're like, ooh, yeah, I can't wait to drive until you're able to drive. And then you're like, holy mackerel, you really put me to work now. Always just being a butt. I got you, Alex. I didn't see anything. It didn't show up. But the next thing I saw was he was just gone or something. H1. I don't think I ever got plastered at one. I was when my dad and when we come see my dad was my dad. I lived in Germany for a while, and I think I come home at just right at I because I got to go to school, and then we went to school here in the States. So it was 5. So it was probably anywhere from 4 to 5. So then the summer. I think it was the next summer, my dad and uncle come home from the Vietnam War, and they had a big old kegger. So I was probably 5 when I first learned how to push that little button on the keg, grabbing people beer and sneaking a beer myself, or at least sips. And I got hammered, I know that. Hey, there's Tom. What are you doing, Tommy? Oh, that's cool, Rubberneck. Man, yeah, I'd like to see it. Man, I hope I can remember this. I'm not sure. See, I'm not sure. I know everybody probably say, oh, you turd. I've clicked off of some notification. I don't know if I have you on notifications or Rubberneck. Maybe, I don't know. Some notifications clicked off and turned the others on. So that way, because I had to start turning people off and turning other people on, because I was thinking the other day, I was like, oh God, I got to turn more off or something. I'm just getting just blasted. So I don't know. I'll have to try to see. I'll have to try see. Hopefully, hopefully I'll remember, if anything. Hey, alien. Welcome back, bud. How are you how was your weekend? Ooh, cool, butter. Yeah, I'd take a sticker. I'll take anybody's sticker. If I get a sticker in the mail, I'll send a sticker out. I gotta send a sticker out to oh, dig dang it. Yeah, I can't remember the dig dang name. They're up in Oregon. Maybe this week I'll be going to town. All right, roll call. I'll probably be able to see it later on today, I'm hoping. You're one channel I know I got notifications on and haven't turned them off or on. or well, they're on, but it's just too much. It gets to be so much. That's why I never get upset if nobody says anything, comments or anything like that, or because I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. So it's like, wait, I know big man. I dumped some of those. I was getting so much. I could go, God, I bet I had 50 or better probably in there, and I'm going, I'm never going to get through these. It's like, okay, just start over and try to catch up, try to keep up. My body is working for an alternator on a car battery as we speak. Oh, my buddy's working on a car alternator for. Ah, that's cool, Wild. I'm telling you, I bet you, I would, you gotta look, you gotta see see if that's coupled, how that could be coupled. Like on that lower part, man, I bet there's some sort of coupling there. I mean, I wouldn't cut it off or nothing, but it might be just like a slip couple type thing. I'd just put the nose of that alternator right to the nose of that engine. And then since you'd have to build what would you call that? A mount. You'd have to build a mount no matter what. So you could still build your box or carry your box and everything around it. Then you wouldn't have to worry. It'd be a 1-for-1 straight up and slip right on or off. Oh, you posted in your community post. Well, hopefully I'll get to see it. I know. I wish I had. There's so many pieces he has that's like, oh man, so pretty. It's like, man, I wish I don't know. There's some really neat stuff. An amazing weekend. That's awesome, Alien. I had a pretty good one too. I got to play with fire. Fire. I got a lot of big old. The wife says, "You're never gonna get that started." I said, "Really? You think?" She goes, "Okay, you'll probably get it started." Because it'd been raining and I started that fire. I said, "Oh yeah." It went up good too. You're all good, Richard. That sounds good. Can't remember what we're gonna eat today. The wife said, I think, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's funny, Butter. I'm probably way behind. Hey, thanks, Plywood. Yeah, your notifications are on too, I believe. There's so many. There's still a bunch. I bet I got 15 people or better. It's like, holy mackerel. But I was getting too far behind. Yeah, that's the same here, Butter. Yeah, heck yeah. A welder. Pretty near, I think everybody should have a welder. That's one thing that, by God, if you've ever played with, you just don't realize how, or at least with me. But I mess with stuff like that a lot anyway. But man, if you ever got one, you'd sure all of a sudden find a lot of other stuff you didn't know you needed to do or something. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I seen he had a bunch of stuff he wanted to sell. Yeah, I wish I had some money. There's several. A lot of it's really cool. I definitely would. That's for sure. Oh, I'm never good, Butter. Never. Yeah, it is roll call. It really is. And the bad thing about it, roll call, is they say. Here, if you ever say, "Oh crap, Knuckles has got another one and I ain't got time," don't just click on it and hit the thumbs up and bail. Just don't even watch it, because they say that if you're not there like a minute or two or something, or 3 or whatever it is, that it's a detriment. So it's like, oh, I hate to, let's say roll call had a video up and I'm like, hey man, I want to at least give him a thumbs up and bail. You can't, you know? So it's like, I hate to, not, you don't delete them, but you just kick them out of your comment thingy. It's like, I want to say at least hi, but it'll only take X amount of time and I don't want to hurt the channel. Hey, Glenn. MacGyver? No, I'll just say Glenn. What's going on, Glenn? Welcome, Glenn. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Ketchup, potato chip. Hey, you know, I love plain potato chips and ketchup butter. It's one of my favorite things. Wife thinks I'm a nut, but it's like I love dipping potato chip plain. It's got to be plain potato chips. Yeah, I know, Rubberneck, but then I don't know how to explain myself. I know what it's like to make things, and my kind of offers, like, I don't have anything I couldn't do it. I don't know what I'm saying. You know, I don't want to say, you know, I don't know. I don't want to steal it, I guess I could say, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah, it can be a 220. It's a 110, 220, but I got it hooked up to 110 wild, mine is. And I like, I don't have gas on mine either. I don't necessarily run enough, do enough welding that I have to worry about cleaning slag off. I don't mind cleaning slag off. Heck, I spent, I don't mind it at all using the flux core. So, you know, that don't mind. I don't care. I got time to brush it. I've never ate roasted chicken chips, Glenn. Yeah, same here, roll call. Same here. If I click on it, I watch the whole thing. Now, sometimes well, maybe watch is the wrong thing. Play the whole thing, because sometimes I'll turn it on and just be listening and doing other junk and, you know, not paying attention and then say, oh, what did I miss? I got to go back or something, you know. But yeah, me too, Rubberneck. Me too. A spa day. No, just chased her around the house, Butter Tart. Didn't do anything special. Nothing special here. Oh yeah, plain with barbecue sauce too. That's another good. You know, I'll just get a plate, roll call, and throw on some mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce, all whatever sauces happen to be. What's that? Oh crud! It's a hot sauce. I can't remember. I'll throw some of that on the plate. I just dip away. Nothing fancy. You know what I'm talking about, Rubberneck? I'm glad. You know, I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. I mean, I don't know. Oh, I bet. Putin, not Poutine, not Putin. I'm reading them going, have you ever had Putin? Poutine. No, I haven't. Kind of sounds yummy, though. Oh, yeah, I love spicy dill pickle chips. They're really good. It would have been about a week ago I had some spicy dill potato chips. It is pretty, isn't it, roll call? That turned out really nice. It's really pretty. Thanks for watching that, by the way. Sriracha sauce? No, it's something else. I don't know what it's called now. It's a common hot sauce here in the States, but I can't remember what it's called. I can't even think of it. You guys got to quit. I'm starting to get hungry now. My belly's starting to... Oh, yeah, that's too much, Montgomery. Yeah. What time is it? 1:25. No wonder why I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime, and then all this food. And I'm serious. My mouth's watering. I'm like, ooh, potato chips. Ooh, cheese gravy. Yeah, it is rubberneck. It's saying feed me. Now, I've never eaten beaver tail. I've eaten beaver. I don't know if beaver tail is like the tail off a beaver or not. I've skinned so many of them that I don't know if I'd ever eat that. That doesn't even look good. But the animal itself, it's actually really good. It tastes kind of like steak. Or like beef. Not steak, beef. Kind of tastes kind of like beef. Yeah, the beaver tail doesn't sound good at all. It doesn't even look good. That sounds really yucky. Oh, Montgomery. Why'd I have to read that? Oh, gosh, bacon, stop it. Now I can smell it, even. Yeah, that sounds really good, Wild Man. That sounds really good. Just have a... Oh, not an actual beaver tail. I didn't know. I've heard of people eating it before, and it's like I've skinned them things out. What the heck? There's nothing in there. It's gristle. Just nothing but gristle, it looks like. Hey, there's Bouncer. What's happening? Daisy just went live. Hopefully you mean the animal. And oh my God, yeah, roll call. You ever get a chance, man? They are really, really good. Really, really good. I mean, they're not great big. Well, it depends on the size of the animal, of course, but man, they're good. I just quarter them out. Well, when I say quarter them out, I just take the like front shoulder area. If you skinned one, you'd see why. There's not a lot of meat on the ribs and that kind of stuff, and the back half, the butt, I guess you could say. I mean, I suppose you could bake the whole thing. I've baked the whole things, but it's kind of like a quail or a rabbit or not a rabbit. Yeah, even kind of like a rabbit, or a squirrel. It's really only the front legs and rear legs. Oh, wow. Really, Ocean? I watch that show a lot, Gordon Ramsay show. Welcome, Ocean, by the way. Thanks for stopping in. That's because it's really good. I don't know about the tail. The tail looks gross, man. I ain't a kid, yeah. I don't know why anybody'd eat that. Don't even bother with that roll call. You get a chance, because you probably got them around you. Or I reckon you would. You got that nice creek. They might be around you. Oh my gosh, Butter Tart. From Missouri, Montgomery. From Missouri. Whereabouts you from? Or at, or whatever. Yeah, that sounds good too, Butter Tart. I'm not quite sure what the wife said we were eating. I can't remember. I had a English eggs on an English muffin for breakfast. 2 eggs and an English muffin. We're out of bacon, so we didn't add no bacon on it. Because that's the first thing I said. Ooh, we'll put bacon. She said that. We're out of bacon. So we got to get some bacon. Grits. That's corn. Oh, you like that, Alex? It's pretty, isn't it? It's real pretty. You got to see it in right, like in your hand, it is really pretty. The wife says, if nobody ends up getting that, I might have to, I'm going to buy that. I said, buy that? You mean trade? What are you talking about, lady? Ooh, that sounds good. I don't think I've eaten flounder. I mean, maybe. Thanks, Alex. Thank you very much. It's a clipped one too, so it'd be real good for people if they like it. And the next 4, I got another one I'm working on right now, Alex. It's I like it a lot too. It's not going to be mine. It's going to Omega. Omega had they already sold one of them, but there's 1, 2, 3 more. But they want some clipped ones, so I thought about making them. Well, not thought about. I'm making some clipped ones. So this one was kind of supposed to be for them, but man, it's looking nice. Nah, I don't think a beaver tastes like beef. And I know a flounder is it'd be too fishy, I betcha. Oh, a mild fish. Oh yeah, I like it when they're not like super fishy. Was it like trout? I never was a fan of trout. I suppose that because as a kid, my mom would make you eat cod liver oil, and so I never liked. That's yucky. No, I sure don't, Playboy. 4 ways. Yeah, I bet it's really good then, Montgomery. I like a mild fish. I mean, they can be a little fishy. I don't mind that. And what's the other? Spoonbill, I think. I don't know if that's exactly what they call them. I'll call them spoonbill. Oh, I don't like those either. And what's bad is those are big fish, so there's like a lot of meat on there, but man, just way too fishy. So I didn't think the beaver can't be fishy because they eat grass. I suppose that's maybe why they taste like beef, and the meat looks just like a beef. I guarantee if I sliced a steak off one and fried it up, you'd think you're eating a piece of steak. Minnows, no, that's another. I don't really like sardines either for some reason. Oh, I didn't know that, Montgomery. I didn't know that at all. 256? Holy crap! I didn't know that, Plywood. That's like a whole bunch. Oh man, that sounds really awesome, Montgomery. Yeah, there's really nothing better than just straight up fresh fresh fish. I got you now, Alex. Yeah, I mean the animal. CBT. What's happening? I meant the animal. Anybody ever gets a chance, I'm telling you, it's really good. Yeah, I like frog legs too. They can at times be a little fishy. Now, I guess it kind of depends, but every now and then they can be a little fishy. To where I'd rather eat fish. But not always. It kind of depends, I guess, on where you catch them. It depends, Bouncer. It depends on if you're selling the pelt. This is a bad thing. Of course, when you're trapping, you're selling the pelt, The meat's like a byproduct, and the oil gland and the castor gland, they're all byproducts. And nowadays, you can make basically as much money off that castor as you can off that pelt. But to clean a beaver, you got to, I don't know what you want to call it, kind of clean skin them, where you're cleaning most of it, because they're fatty. They're a fatty animal. Or carry fat on the outside of their skin. So you clean them tight, I guess you'd say, and don't get as much. Then you don't have to flesh as much. But then you gotta cut the fat off of the beaver itself. So, kind of. Yeah, I guess you can say that, Alex. A demon, more like it. No, I'm sorry, ladies. I didn't really mean that. Orange Beach, Alabama. Nah, I've never fished there before. The only Gulf parts I fished was down at Corpus Christi. Fished in a right around in that area. Yeah, the place I've eaten them is the ponds that they stock in the winter, and then of course they die off in the summer. And I just wasn't a real big fan of it. It's kind of like a raccoon. I like raccoon too, but it's a different way. You know, if you're selling the fur, you got to clean them. You got to clean the grease off. You know, when you're skinning them, you skin them tight to the skin. And so you're leaving most of the fat up on the body, or carcass, I guess you'd call it. And then if you plan on eating that, then you got to clean it off. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. It's, you know, kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, you too, Cher. I should boogie myself. I got a whole bunch of nothings I'm probably going to end up doing. Now I'm going to work on that other frame. I want to make a video shooting those targets and laying out kind of the rules, I guess you could say. Not rules, but how to score it, I guess. I don't know if anybody'd take on that game or not. They might change the rules or ideas, but it's not a house cat. They're not too bad, Montgomery, if you clean it all off. The meat itself, they don't have or at least the ones I'd gotten. You know, I don't know. I've only caught a few thousand of them, but the meat doesn't have as much grease in it. You know, like you cut a beef open and you got fat lines, or pork, you got fat lines. There's not that much. But on the outside, holy crap, that can be 2 inches thick or better. And broiled, oh my God, raccoon's really good broiled. I like it broiled. You're going out. Oh my gosh, so you went out and party. Is that what you did, Cher Bear? Yeah, you went out and partied. Yeah, I don't know. I've just most generally quartered them up or like broiled the whole darn thing, Montgomery. I don't know. I've put them in barbecue. I can't think I've ever fried them. You know? Oh heck yeah, that's for sure, Bouncer. Yeah, they're not even close. I mean, they're okay to eat though, you know. But yeah, it'd be the beaver. There's, you know, you should know better. You should know better. Yeah, did you read that, or did you listen to that whole song, or did it actually go through, Cher Bear? I didn't know if the link would go through or not. You know, it's one of my favorite songs. It's almost like Today, you know, if you really think about it. But the Mardi Gras going on there. No, I haven't tried that yet, Bouncer. One of these days. Fried it like chicken. Yeah, I've never tried it like that. Cool, so it did go through. That's my favorite birthday song, Cher. I know it's a little bit goofy and not really kind of close, but it's my favorite birthday song ever. I'm going to try a groundhog one of these days. We get them around here, but they're sly little devils. I mean, they're sly. And they're really wary. So to a degree, they're really even kind of a booger to trap. So it's kind of like rabbit. Rabbit's pretty good too. But I'd still eat a beaver over a rabbit though. I really like beaver. That's really good. Could never, you know, I mean, what would they weigh depending on where you catch them? You know, they might only be, you know, 20 pounds. you know, and that's whole. You get that skin off, and boy, that's a lot of weight on them. So they might be, I don't know how much. Never weighed them. Anyway, I better go. I'm thinking too much about food now. So now I'm hungry. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I've been in here for quite a little bit. Oh, I bet it would be. I bet it would be, Bouncer. We don't have any rabbit. Well, in my opinion, not enough rabbits around here to even think about going and getting. Other people may get them, but if they'd leave them alone, we'd get more. But we don't really have as much. Oh my God, God, Alex. We don't get that many. We don't have that many rabbits. Oh my gosh, really? Roll call? Yeah, one of these days, I'll get one. Every time I see one, I don't got a pew pew, and then I say, okay, go sneak in and grab it, you know, and then say, where did you go? Which way did he go? Which way did he go? And say, dig dang it. So then, you know, that's how my chances worked out on it. Nah, I didn't figure you meant any offense, Alex. But anyway, guys, y'all have an awesome day. If I don't see you the rest of the week, I hope your whole week goes awesome. Ooh, I do got to make pig feed. Mix up some pig feed. I've been being pretty lazy with that. I should just go ahead and hook up the barrel and do the whole dang thing. I've only been doing 70 pounds at a time instead of I normally do over 300, you know. So, I should do the whole darn thing. I just fill up those barrels, or one barrel back there. Y'all have a... Oh my gosh, now they're sending us a link with food on it. Yeah, it's lunchtime for sure. Y'all have fun. Hopefully, roll call, you'll be able to get out to the cabin this week, or maybe this weekend. I'll say that. Maybe it'll warm up and you'll be able to get out there and, relax a little bit. Everybody have a good one. Yeah, hit that like button and stay safe, and talk to you later, guys. Bye.